friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today I just wanted to do a quick video about why you should not wait on the sideline for anybody or anything. Don't you know you're so much more precious than that? Don't you know that life doesn't stop for you? Time does not stop. Your age is not going to slow down just because you're trying to be patient and wait for somebody. If you're waiting on somebody to choose you, whether that be a relationship, a friendship, or a job, or if you're waiting for someone to get their act together and treat you the way that you feel like you deserve to be treated, or if you're just waiting just because you really like that person and you feel like that's your soulmate, so you're just waiting, or that's the job for you. You know it. You just know it in your heart, and you're just going to stop everything. You're not pursuing anything else or anyone else. You're not looking for another job. You're not keeping your options open. You're just standing still, waiting on the sideline, waiting for that phone call, for them to say, "Hey, I miss you. I want to see you," or "Hey, let's hang out tonight," or do other things. You know what I mean? Or, "Hey, I have an open. It's not really what you applied for, but it's something," and you're thinking, "Oh, well, this is great. I can get my foot in the door. Like, I'll take it. Stop settling. That's the ultimate description of settling. Why are you doing that? Like, what in you is making you feel like you don't deserve anything better? You have to wait on somebody's sideline, wait for them to call you when they feel like calling you, and you have to be available to them, but they don't have to be available to you. They don't have to give you what you need. Just like I said about the job. I really wanted a job so bad that I settled for less than what I wanted in that job. So I got a position before for a job that I did not want. I did not want to be in that certain specific position, but I just kept on saying to myself, "Oh, as long as I get my foot in the door, this is a great company. If I get my foot in the door, I could work my way up." You know what happened in that? It don't work like that. You don't get to just put your foot in the door and work up the ladder. I mean, if it's what God called you to do, or if he's saying, sometimes he will start you from the bottom so that you'll remain humble. But if you're doing it just because it's your own will, you feel like this is what I want, and if you know that you're feeling tugged to do something else, to look for something else, look for another job, keep your options open, but you're like, "No, I'm waiting for this job to call me." Other jobs could have called you. "No, I don't want that. It's a job. I don't want to drive that far. Oh no, I don't really want to work there because it's a small business. Or I don't want to work there because they're paying $1 less than the job that I want, the company that I want to work for." And then you end up getting the company that you wanted to work for, and they're paying you $1 less than the job to offer you a job. So you really have to stop wrapping your mind around, just fixating on something. Pray about it, gain wisdom about it, use your discernment, and keep on moving, because you need to know that what's meant for you is going to be for you. It's going to be in your life. The people who are meant for you are going to come and be in your life. Whether that means you keep on moving and they have to catch up, or at the right time they'll come back to you, or you'll just come together as it's supposed to be. If that's what's meant to happen at that present time, at that given time in your life. Stop saying, "Okay, I'll take a seat on your sideline until you're ready to commit to me, until you're ready to love me, until you're ready to be my friend, until you're ready to have me as your employee." Stop doing that, because like I said, life is passing you by, and you're going to look up 5-10 years from now, and what if it doesn't happen? And then you're like, "Oh, there was so many nice people while I was sitting on that sideline. There was so many nice people, nice opportunities that walked by and that was interested in me. But I told them, no, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on that. That's in the playing field. It's on the court. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that person, on that thing, on that job. So thank you for offering, but no, I'm taken." You're not taken. What are you telling yourself? Why are you lying to yourself saying, "Oh, I'm taken," because you're having hope? You're giving somebody their cake and eat it too. They can hire all kinds of other employees, and then when they finally reach the reality that, "Hey, this isn't working, let me go ahead and call up such and such, and now I know they'll come because they want this job so bad." Or you waiting for this relationship, but this person's like, I like you, but I don't like you. I want to still have fun over here. But if that doesn't work, you stay right there and I'll be back. That's what you're doing. They can tell you anything. Oh, no, I love you so much. If they loved you, they would be with you. If they wanted to be with you, you wouldn't be on the sideline. You'd be in the game with them. If you were somebody that they seen had some worth and you can help better their lives or better their company, and they felt like you were it, they wanted you to fill a seat, guess what? You'll be in that seat, not on the sideline. So listen to me when I'm telling you, I've been on all fields, all sides of this. I've been a friend who really wanted a friend and really cared about one of my friends before, and I waited for her. Like, I was an option to her. If she didn't want to hang out with me because she had better people to hang out with, more wilder friends, more crazier friends, more exciting friends, friends that didn't have kids, guess what? I wasn't called, I wasn't invited, I wasn't a part of her plans. When she wanted to get up and go on vacations and stuff, she was on that plane, didn't even let me know. But I had the nerves checking in like, hey, how was your trip? Slap in my own face. Slap in my own face. I'm worried about her. She wasn't worried about me because I wanted to be her friend so bad. I wanted to have a friend so bad. And I felt like, because she was nice and because she was caring and because when I called, she would answer, I felt like that was the best that I could do. And so I held on to her like I held on for dear life from falling off of a building or something. Like, I just held on because I just felt like she was my best friend. She didn't see me as her best friend. And in fact, she's even told me, like, times when we were talking, she was like, yeah, me and my best friend, we're going to such and such. And I would just sit there like, oh, okay. Desperate. Not cute. Don't do it. Because as soon as she was ready to move on with her life and go, be in a relationship and have the true friendships that she wanted to have, guess who was left in the dirt? Guess who stopped getting phone calls? Guess whose text messages stopped being answered? So yeah, don't do it. I've done that for jobs before. Because of what I've heard, oh yeah, this job would be amazing. Like, I want to work for this company. I'm going to wait. I'm pushing away all these other jobs, all these other opportunities. And then I get the job and they're paying me a whole lot less than what other companies offered me. You know why? Because I was fixated on something that I felt was for me that I didn't feel, because I'd be lying on God. And he didn't tell me none of that. Mika was telling me, this is a job for you. Don't settle for less. You need to, like, all I was worried about was working for that company, but I didn't think about the bigger picture. I didn't think about how much were they going to pay me? Or how would the employees be? How would my coworkers be? And guess what? I had a horrible time with the coworkers. It was a job full of drama. It was unpleasant to work there. I hated where I had to park and walk to work. I hated all of it. And there were so many jobs during that time that I was searching for another job. I had a job. I just was ready to leave at that time. So I wanted a new job. I had all kinds of opportunities come my way, but I kept on shutting the door because I wanted to wait on the sideline for a job that sounded good, that looked good on paper, that everybody was bragging about, that was glitz and glimmer in my eyes, but I didn't know much about it. And I settled. And I ended up miserable. Don't let that be you. And I done that with relationships as well too. I played the side chick. Judge me if you want. I played the side chick before. And let me tell you, it doesn't feel good. It's not pretty. It's not cute. Your self-esteem is really low. I've even played the side chick and not even knowing that. I thought I was the main chick. I was the main girlfriend, but I knew he had got somebody else, and I still wanted to hold on to him. And so guess what? I kept on in that relationship because nobody was going to take my man in my teenage years. That's my truth. I've hated that chick before. That's been the emotional side chick that was always there, draining my energy, giving so much energy out to someone else who's entertaining someone else, who's in a relationship with someone else, but emotionally they were unfulfilled. So they turned to me. Thank God I had enough sense to just keep it on an emotional level. But it's still wrong. You're helping somebody cheat. Cheating emotionally, physically, verbally, whatever you want to call it, is cheating. Still wasn't right. And I wasted so much energy and time being that woman, waiting on that person's sideline, waiting to be chosen. It didn't happen. And even once they came back around trying to choose me, I didn't want them. So that's a lot of time wasted. I don't care if it's 2 days. That's a lot of times wasted on something that you don't know. Like, it's obvious that it could be a no, and you're still pouring into it. You're still giving it energy when it's not deserving of your energy. Know that you deserve so much better than that, because it hurts. All those categories, it hurts when you settle. And guess who's the only person that's going to be hurting in the end? Trust me. It's going to be you. It's going to be you. Because those other people, you were giving them the cake and letting them eat it too. So what they got to be hurt about? They may be hurt because, oh man, I lost a good friend. Oh man, I lost somebody who was good, man or woman. Because men get played too. Women be having multiple men they messing with and juggling, and they'll lead a man on, and a man really like them. And he'll stay and wait and sit on her sideline too. So this is not just for the women. This is for men and women. In all categories. We're all human. So I'm sure somewhere down the line you've been on somebody's sideline. And if you haven't, please don't. Please don't. It's the worst place. And it lowers your value. Even though you're a valuable person, in that person's eyes, it lowers your value, because you're willing to settle and get nothing from me until I'm ready to give you something. But you'll never have me fully. But you're willing to wait. That doesn't show value to that person. But you let me know what you think. You ain't gotta listen. You don't have to believe me. But I've been there. You know, and so I'm just trying to share that with you guys. I've been on all spectrums, and it hurt every time. I remember crying so many times and just feeling less than, and just feeling stupid, and just feeling just heartbroken. Like, because you start to feel like, why wasn't I good enough? It wasn't why you wasn't good enough, because you are good enough. You're just trying to settle for something that isn't good enough to have you. You have the roles reversed. And if you would have noticed that before you entertained it, they would have been the ones losing out. Like, dang, had I acted right, or had I done right and, you know, were single and tried to talk to you, or had I chosen you for this job, things could be great for me. You have to show your power. Show you're a great woman. Show you're a great man. They're lost. Stop being the person that's losing. But you let me know what you think in the comment box below. We're all here to be courteous, polite, understanding, respectful, and we're here to offer you love and care and help you build up your spirit if your spirit's a little low right now. And we're also here just to be friends. So let's be polite and courteous in the comment box. You can share your experiences. No one's here going to judge. I'm not going to judge you, because like I said, I'm not perfect either. I've been there, been in some messed up situations. But you let me know, and we can keep the conversation going. Until next time. Bye.